It has been 10 years since the Kenya Meat Commission reopened its doors following 15 years of closure. Now, since then, it has been depending on the government support to try to get back to its feet with facelift of the plants in Nairobi and Mombasa. We speak to Chief Accountant Davies Cheruiyot to give us the future of the once dominant meat processor.
Thank you very much. And the year 2006, the former president, Mwai Kibaki, injected $1 billion shillings meant for the purposes of reopening the operations of KMC. And there was a plan, a phased out plan, each financial year for the next 5 years after 2006. We actually had to rely on the government support. We had to get this money, meet a few overheads here and there, other issues that were not sorted out by the machinery in the factory again was old as inception. So
and that must have sunk in
a lot of money, and the equipment majorly had to be rehabilitated.
Right.
Yes, some new equipments were bought for that purpose, and even meeting the overhead costs of the factory. Right. We've come a long way through that support. We've also been able to reach out to the market. Remember, when the factory was closed, we lost that market. Yeah. Penetrating again to the market,
it's becoming
it was a bit of a challenge.
The
factory has a capacity of slaughtering close to 2,500 livestocks and around 3,000 to 4,000 small stocks. These are sheep and goats. Yes, on a daily basis. But we don't slaughter in full capacity, considering that we have to minimize costs and even maximize the revenue.
But even the livestock farmers and Kenyans alike are asking, when will this bailout stop? When will the company finally be on its feet and reclaim the lost market, as you mentioned?
We have not of late been relying on the government for our general operations. We've been able to slaughter, sell, and operate on our own. The last financial year, we didn't receive even a single coin from the government.
How are your books now in terms of turnover?
At the moment, our turnover is at an average of 500 million. This is exclusive of export market. We've not been able to export for the last 2 years. But,
why is that?
Yeah, there are a few issues to do with the regulators, veterinary and all those. There is a license that has to be updated, the facelifting of the factory. A technical audit was done by a Turkish firm. It gave us a tentative budget of close to 3.4 billion to 3.6 billion. The government will actually assist in refurbishing the equipment again for a period of close to 4 years. And we've agreed that it's phased, so that in every financial year we get an average figure of 500 million for the next 4 years.
From the exchequer?
Yes, from the exchequer. For the next 4 years, the equipment will be as new and the factory is modernized. The state-of-the-art technology will be in place, and that will even help us reduce the cost of operations.
But you're also looking for a strategic investor, understand?
Yes, the government, when you look at the turnaround plan calls for, I can say, a temporary divestiture. A temporary divestiture where we're looking for a strategic partner who can come in to even assist us, and if they can inject some percentage of the capital that is required and partner with the government, so that at least they can modernize some part of the factory. Yes. So it is not a buyout, but a divestiture.
I also know that you are, trying to sort of make your operations lean in terms of staffing.
We did a staff rationalization June 2015. the financial year 2015-2016. We did a staff rationalization, and it was successful. 119 staff voluntarily retired. They were retired voluntarily. All their payments, their dues, we managed
How
to.
much was it?
We managed to rationalize close to 119 staff, and we paid them plus other administrative costs close to 300 million.
All right. So, do you have any pending debts that you're going to
we have
any
pending debts,
suppliers?
which is normal.
Okay.
And I can tell you the debts that are currently pending are current debts. Maybe for one reason or the other, as per the government regulations, maybe there's a document missing here and there, but we are within the range of 90 days.
How much is that?
The range of 90 days is in terms of
The debt.
the debts for farmers.
Yeah.
50 million.
All right.
50 million. And what we are expecting from our customers, the Department of Defense, KWS, University of Nairobi, public institution, they owe us close to 200 million.
All right.
Yeah.
What are you doing to regain the lost market?
I can tell you without fear of contradiction that we are in the market. We've managed to penetrate the mass market of public institutions. We're almost even concluding the signing of the contracts with the United Arab Emirates, UAE. There are some Chinese also who are interested in our meat, and we've even revived conversation. Talks with our previous customers.
So, going forward, how would you like to see KMC perform, and what are your targets in terms of turnover?
We are looking at KMC as an organization which is robust in terms of sales, and in turn it will actually boost its turnover. And after that,
That is in the strategic plan?
Talking about by 2022, we'll be good to go.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Most welcome. Karibu sana.
All the best.
Thanks, yeah.
That is Davies Cheruiyot, the Chief Accountant of the Kenya Meat Commission, telling us how the company will perform going forward in the midst of competition. My name is Ronald Owili. This is Business Insight.